friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom and today I am going to be doing a first impression slash review on the Tye Dye palette by Hank and Henry. This is a collaboration palette with Bianca Linares. She is, I want to say, Beauty by Bianca on Instagram, and they came out with this palette collaboration and it is absolutely stunning. This has been sitting on my dresser for a couple weeks now and I'm finally getting around to trying it out and playing with it, and this is the look that I created. So if you guys want to know my thoughts and opinions on this palette, please stick around because we're going to get into all of it. So without further ado, let's do this, shall we? We shall. Alright, so I'm going to be trying out the Hank and Henry palette, the Tye Dye palette in collaboration with Bianca Linares. Don't mind my nails, they're really trash right now, but it's fine. This is an all matte palette, so let's do this. We're going to try to make it look. Not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but let's go. So I'm going to take the shade Party. This is the one I'm going to start with. I'm just going to start by putting that up in my crease. I used Juvia's Place Eye Primer and a white eyeshadow. That's just what we're going to do. We're just going to get started here. I have no idea how this is going to look, so don't judge me. I'm going to turn the white a little more. There we go. So I can really see what this looks like. And this is the shade Party. So far so good. It's really pretty. I've never tried Hank and Henry's eyeshadows before, so this is my first time trying them. So far so good. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, this might not be a fail. I haven't really heard anything advertised about this palette on YouTube, actually, which is weird. I'm not really sure why. On Instagram, I've, obviously saw it because I follow Bianca on Instagram, but as far as YouTube goes, I have not seen anything about this. And I know that Hank and Henry is a brand that I think people know about, so I'm not really sure. This did take a little while to get to me, just saying. Okay. I will probably be wearing this look in my April wrap-ups, just so you know, so just in case you were wondering. Kool-Aid is such a pretty color. Now I'm going to take the shade LA, which is this blue right next to it, and I'm just going to work that into this look as well. Ooh, that's pretty. I like these two together. Those work really nicely together. Ooh, that is very, very pretty. I like that a lot. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm going to take that dark blue shade in the palette, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the outer corner. Nothing too crazy, just because I don't want this look to get super dark. Just so I can get a little bit of depth. Hi. Hi. school. It was okay. It sounds pained. Okay.
It was painful. I'm writing a 8 to 10 page research paper right now. It's kind of nasty.
On what?
Hopefully this Quest over To Kill a Mockingbird. A book I haven't read since sophomore. That's what I was supposed to do. Oh well. But yeah, I'm doing a research paper over To Kill a Mockingbird. I remember what happens, but I don't remember a lot of the book. But that's okay. Yeah.
Alright, that blue is really pretty. I feel like all these shades just blend really nicely together, especially the blues. So I really like that. I'm just gonna add a little bit of that through here, just a smidge. This is an all matte palette, by the way. So just saying that is something to be aware of. I am gonna cut the crease off camera and then I'll be back as soon as I do that. Okay, so after I cut my crease, I just added the pink shade, the bright pink shade, this one here, over top of that. So that is just what I'm gonna do to the other eye, using this flat brush and being very precise, just tapping it on. Just tapping it right over top. So far, I'm really liking how everything is performing, so that is good. I did leave a little space here on this eye because I think I'm going to go in with a different shade, but before I did that, I wanted to show you what I was doing as far as the cut crease went before I went and got ahead of myself here. These eyeshadows blend really nicely over top of this base. Okay, then I'm going to take the shade, I think I'm going to take a little bit of Mama's, this purple here, and put that right in between the purple and the blue. The pink and the blue, I mean. I'm just going to try ever so slightly to see how this goes. This could be a total fail. So hopefully this is it. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like that looks alright. So I'm just gonna commit and apply more. You ever try like your eyeshadow and you're like, I'm just gonna do a little bit just to see if this works, and then you're like, okay, this works, alright, full-fledged, let's go. Gonna do the same thing over here. I am gonna extend the pink out a little bit more on this other eye though, on this one, just because it is like right in there. There we go. Just make that pink so much more vibrant. I usually don't ever do full matte eye looks like this just because I just don't. I usually like some glitter, something a little sparkly, you know? So that is usually what my eye looks tend to turn out as. Okay. Still a work in progress over here on this eye just because we're trying to blend these colors together and make them look cohesive and whatnot. So yeah, I am gonna go back in with the blue and just kind of like blend everything out a little bit, just because I do think that that would make it look and sit a lot nicer. There we go. So So that's just what I'm gonna do for the purple today. So that's just that on that, okay? All right, let's go back to our brush that we used with the shade LA and just sweep around the edges like so. Nothing too crazy, just to kind of help like buff that purple out a little bit, you know, make sure there's no like super harsh lines or anything of that nature. I mean, is my eyeshadow perfect? Probably not, but who cares? It's eyeshadow. Blend it as much as you feel like, okay? Thanks. Okay, so for the bottom lash line, I do want to do something on the bottom lash line just because I feel like that would be really fun. So I'm going to take the shade LA in the darker blue. Sorry, I took these two shades together. And I'm just gonna do just a smidge on the outer corner here. Okay. And then I'm going to take that pink shade, this one here, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner, like on the inner tab here. This eyeshadow will give you some fallout just because it is so bright, but I don't think it's anything that you just need to like stress out about, to be honest. Okay, so now that that is done, I am going to oh no, I just got that eye primer on my pants. I'm going to use this blue eyeliner from NYX, and I'm just going to line my waterline, and I will be right back. Alright, so I finished out my face, so let's just talk about what I finished using. I got eyeshadow primer on my hands, but it's fine. Okay, so I used that NYX eyeliner in my waterline. Then I used a Divina Cosmetics eyeshadow for the inner corner. I added a little bit of mascara, some bronzer, blush, highlight from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics and Juvia's Place for the blush, and I just ran a little bit of brow gel through my brows. The lip combination I am wearing is Morphe Trendsetter lip liner, and then this is Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics liquid lipstick and Fenty gloss. So yeah, alright, so here are my final thoughts and opinions on this palette. This palette is so stunning. I feel like it is just a very beautiful matte palette. It's unlike other palettes that I have in my collection. Although it is all matte, I still found it really easy to come up with a look. It's just, I think it's just a really amazing palette, and I think all of the like mattes, they blend really nicely together. I used, I can't even remember how many shades I used in this look. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades, and they all worked so seamlessly together, and I really am happy about that. I can't remember exactly how much this palette was. I want to say it was $45 on the Hank & Henry website, so do check it out. I don't know if it's still available. I want to say it is, but I'm not sure how long it will be around. But I highly recommend this palette if you want some good quality rainbow eyeshadows that are different from what we've seen before. I 10 out of 10 highly recommend this one. I personally am really glad that I purchased it. I think it's right on time for spring and summertime, so I will be doing more looks using this one. I am so glad that I reviewed it for you guys. So yeah, without further ado, that is the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye guys.